What is happening, YouTube? What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be sharing a fascinating story with you guys about two young guys, two business partners who made over $50 million through affiliate marketing off this website right here that you're looking at. And I kind of wanted to make this video because I think this really shows the power of affiliate marketing. Think about that. $50 million over the course of 4 years. There's almost no expenses with operating this website and running this business. And it was only two guys running it. So, they get to chop up the profits between the two of them. Think about that. $25 million a piece for, over the course of 4 years or 4 years of work. Pretty impressive. But this story gets a little bit more interesting because these guys were just recently arrested by the Department of Justice, as well as Europool and a ton of other organizations. Before we get into this video today is brought to you by Binance, the cryptocurrency exchange. Yeah, they got hacked the other day, whatever. User funds are safe. They're rolling out margin trading here sometime within the next couple weeks. So I'll drop a link to Binance down in the description box below if you guys want to check them out and sign up for an account. But let's get into this story. So this is a website. It's called Deep.web. Now, what this is, it's really just a blog, right? It's a blog that shares news articles about cryptocurrency, about cryptocurrency markets, and then they also share news of dark web busts. And this is kind of very similar to, that blog is kind of similar to a couple of existing Reddit subreddits. So we have DNM Bus here, and again, very similar to how this website shares articles about people getting busted in the dark web. So does this subreddit right here. Here's another one, Darknet. And again, this is kind of information and news about the dark web. And then we also have subreddits here where people share. These are links that will take you to, here's one called Dream Market. There's another one called Wall Street that I believe was busted recently. But there are existing subreddits for this exact same thing that these guys were essentially locked up for. But again, this is just a blog. This was not on the dark web. This was not on the deep web. This was a .com website. And these guys weren't, I guess they were doing something illegal because they were arrested, but these guys weren't selling drugs themselves. They weren't running the marketplace like, who's the Silk Road guy? His name slipped my mind. These guys weren't running a dark web marketplace like Alexander Casey's or whatever his name was of Alphabay, or Ross Albright of Silk Road. All these guys did was had this, news information site set up, which used affiliate links to, the main moneymaker was affiliate links driving people to dark web markets. But, they also had other affiliate links for Bitcoin casinos and VPNs and Bitcoin mixers and, just other kind of tools and things in the cryptocurrency space. These guys made well in excess of $50 million. $50 million is just what they made off of the dark web affiliate links. They're obviously not even telling the Bitcoin casinos and the Bitcoin mixers, and, if they had affiliate programs for cryptocurrency exchanges and things like that, they made even more money off of that. But, just a normal journalism website. You could say it's on kind of an odd topic, but, just a .com website, nothing on the deep web. They're not running an exchange. And the reason we're having to look at this on the Wayback Machine is because if you go to their actual website, you can see it's been taken down here. Now, like I said, I wanted to make this video because I think it really shows the power of affiliate marketing. Like, I wouldn't suggest you guys do this for illegal industries. And really, we could argue if this is even illegal in the first place. Like, is it illegal to put affiliate links to let people know about something that exists? To me, this is like if I'm down in Playa del Carmen and I get myself a bag of weed at some little tourist shop, and I'm sitting on the beach and some cute girls come up to me and they're like, hey, where we can get some weed around here? And I'm like, oh, well, there's a shop over on Fifth Avenue and Cali 12. It's a little souvenir shop. Go in there and they'll sell you some weed. Or that's where I got my weed from. And then I get busted for simply telling them where they can get weed. Now, this gets a little bit more convoluted because, yeah, they're using affiliate links and they're profiting off of driving people to go buy drugs. So I sort of kind of maybe get how the government's trying to come after them. But it's really kind of a slippery slope when you're going after somebody who's doing nothing more than providing information. This kind of reminds me of either like the Pirate Bay guys or Mega Upload, where, they had like the file sharing sites and they weren't actually providing copyrighted or pirated material. They simply built a platform that allows people to share files. And so, when the government came after them, we're like, hey, you're enabling, people to share copyrighted music and movies. And hey, shit, we just gotta, all we have is a file sharing site. It's, it's people's business, whatever they do with it. People shouldn't be uploading that, even though in reality they know, everyone's uploading movies and everything else. But, that comparison just kind of popped into my mind. But this article comes to us from TechCrunch. Justice Department charges Deep.web administrators with money laundering. So maybe they're not necessarily in trouble for driving traffic. Maybe they're in trouble for either not paying taxes or not, filing CTRs or whatever. Maybe they got him off the money thing. Al Capone, murdered people and bootlegged liquor, but that's not what he got in trouble for. He got in trouble for not paying his taxes. So maybe this is some roundabout way that they got him. This is actually my first time getting to read this article. I just happened to see this on Reddit earlier and thought the $50 million off affiliate marketing was kind of a crazy amount of money, and we talk about affiliate marketing here. So I thought this article would be interesting. I haven't had a chance to fully read it myself. So let's get into this. U.S. prosecutors have formally brought charges against the alleged co-owners and administrators of Deep.web who were arrested Tuesday. Tal Prihar, 37, and Michael Pan, 34, both Israeli citizens, were charged with one count of conspiracy to commit money laundering, according to a newly unsealed indictment. And we can read the full indictment if we want here. It's 13 pages long. I'll link to everything in the description box below. I'm going to drop that link to Binance for you guys. I'm going to drop a link to this TechCrunch article, the indictment. We'll also drop some links to pretty much everything I covered in this video. Let's see. Prahar, who resided in Brazil, was arrested by French police in Paris Monday, while Pan was arrested by Israeli police in simultaneous raids. The two are accused of making millions of dollars in commission from Deep.web, a website featuring news, reviews, and information about dark web sites and marketplaces. Prosecutors said the administrators made their commission by linking to marketplaces on the dark web only accessible through Tor, an encrypted anonymity network. Now, one thing I just really wanted to stress here, the website that they operated was a ClearNet website. It was a .com website. You didn't, it wasn't on a dark web. It wasn't on a deep web. You didn't need Tor to access it. They were sending people to dark web websites. And what's kind of interesting is they're in trouble for the same thing that's actively going on Reddit right now with people sharing affiliate links here. And I'm sure at times people drop links in. I bet you if we type in the word referral here, limit my search. Let's see here. Okay, see, people are sharing referral links to dark web markets right there. Let's see. Many of the dark web marketplaces sold drugs, weapons, and stolen data which hackers could use to break into online accounts. And one more interesting thing I wanted to call out here. So, while a lot of illegal stuff does get sold on dark web marketplaces, there's also plenty of legal things as well. And there's a website right now called Open Bazaar. It's been around for a while. And that one, I would say it's probably more legal stuff than it is illegal stuff, though people also sell illegal stuff on there. So theoretically, these guys could kind of play dumb and be like, well, people sell legal stuff on there. I can't control what people post on there. But moving on, a staffer at Deep.web said in a Medium post, and I guess we could go read this Medium post if we wanted to, following the arrest that Deep.web would generate a slice of revenue from purchases made on dark web marketplaces, said to be as much as 4%, so about the same as what Amazon pays for their affiliate program. Brazil's federal police said in a statement the site made millions of dollars in cryptocurrency from referral sales from more than 15,000 dark web users. Following the arrest, FBI seized Deep.web's website. It was truly a 50-50 partnership between the two defendants, said Scott Brady, U.S. Attorney for Western Philadelphia, in a press conference in Pittsburgh on Wednesday announcing the charges. According to the district attorney, more than 23% of all transactions made on Alphabay, a dark web marketplace taken down by authorities in 2017, were associated with a referral link from Deep.web. Now think about that. Think about if one person drove 23% of all the sales and traffic on Amazon or even eBay. Think about how crazy that is. Like how powerful of an affiliate site, how much of an authority, how many signups they got. It's really pretty impressive. The indictment also said Deep.web referred more than 198,000 users to Hansa, another defunct market, accounting for nearly half of the site's users, of which Deep.web received a commission on all those users' purchases. The indictment said Prahar and Pan made about 8,155 bitcoins in total, almost half of which was collected from Alphabay. So if we pull up a calculator here, 8,155 times Bitcoin's trading, it's up a little bit today, so trading at about 6,200 bucks. That's $50,561,000. Now, for part of the time they were making this money, Bitcoin was sitting at $3,000, but at the same time, for a good portion of the time that they were making this money, Bitcoin was sitting at $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. So, you know, we're just kind of playing with numbers here, but times, say, 20,000, $16 million, is that right? No, we said 50 million before. So what was it? 8,155 times, say, $20,000. 163 million. Now, obviously, they didn't make that much. Bitcoin was only sitting at 20 grand for a couple days, but you know they made a heck of a lot of money. The indictment said 8,155 bitcoins in total, almost half of which was collected from Alphabay. Prosecutors said at its peak, the bitcoins were worth more than $15.4 million. So I'm not sure where they're coming up with that figure, but you know, if we calculate it off today's value in bitcoins and how many bitcoins they made, it's over $50 million, and that's not even figuring in the other affiliate programs that they had running. I'm guessing they made a heck of a lot of money off Coinbase referrals, Binance referrals, Bitcoin casinos, Bitcoin mixers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Let's see. Here's the indictment. Again, I told you guys I would link to that. No, actually, it looks like that's a full article there. But yeah, I just thought this was a fascinating story. Number one, because it shows the power of affiliate marketing. You know, find yourself a good legal niche, and if you can make even a fraction of the money and referrals that they made, there's a whole lot of money to be made. I also thought this was an interesting story, and I'd love to hear your guys' input on it. Is that, and you know, maybe we'll have to dig into this further and see exactly what laws they broke and exactly what are they in trouble for. Do you think that they were in the wrong, or do you think that what they did was wrong? Running essentially a news site and using referrals to dark web marketplaces to make money? Were they kind of in collusion with these drug marketplaces, or were they just kind of two clever guys who are kind of getting railroaded? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. If you guys know any other details on this story, anything you guys want to add, any thoughts or opinions you want to share, go ahead and drop them in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button in the description, or click that subscribe button below the video. Thanks, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.